Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to play Alchemy on Magic Arena. Now we all know that the next turning qualifier is an Alchemy, so it's time to pick up this format. I haven't played the format myself in a long time, so I've only started playing it again basically because of the qualifier and this month only, but I've been having a huge success with this particular list, Azorius Aggro as I call it. So now I'm in Mythic, and first of all, let's talk about the deck. Let's go through it. So here I have 24 lands, which is probably too much, not gonna lie. I'm kind of on the fence about it, but it is what it is. So I added 2 copies of Stone Sanctuary because I've played this list last week on stream and I made ever so slight changes, so mostly in my mana base. So we have 2 Soulstone Sanctuary, which I feel like is very important in an aggro deck. Now 2 Cavern of Souls, Captain Crossroads, which is a digital land, or sort of stabilization, 2 Restless Anchorage. Only 2 because we want to avoid tap lands the first 3 turns at least. Now, of course, Flood Farm Bird because it's a 2-color deck and a bunch of basic lands. It is mostly a white deck. To be fair, like really, we just splash for Mockingbird and this Wing Bright Thief, which is another digital card. So let's talk about digital cards maybe first. And since we're here it is. So it is a creature on ATB. You look at your opponent's hand and you choose a card, and that card perpetually gets, when your opponent casts it, you gain 3 life and you draw a card. So it's not like a Juggernaut Paddler, where your opponent exiles this card basically and gets a Juggernaut. No, basically you just get information and then some card advantage out of it, which is actually very nice for this kind of deck, for this kind of strategy, being aggro. Another new addition, Nextmoon shines again. This is like latest addition to Alchemy. This is incredible saga in this particular build, of course. So first chapter, all creature cards you own with mana value 2 or less perpetually get +1/+1. So not only in your hand, not only on your battlefield, but in your library. So every other creature you draw, it would be pumped just thanks to Nextmoon shines again. Chapter 2, you seek a creature card with mana value 2 or less and put it on the battlefield. So amazing. Basically, like, first one, you pump your creatures. Second, you get a free creature, so to speak, on a battlefield. And third one, creatures you control with mana value 2 or less gain flying until end turn. Which I found is not as impactful because the majority of creatures, they have flying as is, but I mean still, it just allows you to go for lethal. Another amazing digital card is 3 Tree Battalion. This with Nextmoon shines again, this is basically what makes the deck. So it is an instant for 4 mana. Almost like a Collected Company. Collected Company buys like 100%. So you look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may put a creature card with mana value 3 or less per month onto the battlefield, then conjure a duplicate of that card onto the battlefield. The duplicate has base power toughness 1/1, and the rest on bottom of your library. What else? Speaking of digital cards, because I want to cover them first, Awestruck Signet. So you may think like, what's that? Like that alliance, like 1 mana 2/1, like really? But hear me out. So it has this mechanic with intensity, start intensity 0. When a creature you control with flying enters, if this creature is named Ostrhov Signet, cards you own, named Ostrhov Signet, intensify by 1. So, turn 1 you cast this, turn 2 you cast, I don't know, Windbright Thief. So, like, speaking of carrying out, it intensifies by 1. And then, like, more and more, according to your creatures with flying when you cast them. Anyway, and as long as this creature's intensity is 3 or more, it has base power toughness 5/4, has flying and vigilance, and is named Radiant Swan. So I've had like, absolutely insane turns, like turn 1, Ostrhov Signet, turn 2, Ostrhov Signet, Mockingbird. Immediately, we get to the intensity 3, and on your turn 2, you've got 3 creatures, 5/4 vigilance flying. Like, this is honestly, this is super powerful. Like, what you gonna do, right? Insane. So that's why Mockingbird is also an essential part of this deck. Very, very important. You have a lot of targets, but an example that I've just made is not like once in a while. It is pretty consistent. Next up, so I think we've... no. This one. Another digital card, Cottontail Caretaker for 2 mana 2/2. When it enters, you choose a white creature card in your hand, and that card perpetual gains Offspring 1. So, like, a pretty nice bonus. I don't want to play more than 1, to be honest. Even 1 sometimes is awkward, but it's okay. I think that's all for digital cards. Now, the base of the deck is Valley Crestcaller, to be fair. Like, this pumps all of your creatures. Scrying effect is, like, huge. And combined with all of this effect with 3/3 Battalion, Nectim and Pumpkin and whatnot, like Mockingbird, you just get an army of big creatures. So that's been just great. Ruin Lurker Bed, you might think, like, what's that? But to be fair, it's just a 1-drop, additional 1-drop. It's a bed, which means that Questcaller pumps it as well. Plumcrate Escort is just your hexproof effect mostly. And the only piece of interaction is Shelter by Ghosts here, which is okay. Oh, we can say that Evan's Rapture is another piece of interaction. To be fair, it's like counter spell. You know, I like casting like 3/3 Battalion in response to your opponents, to my opponent's spell, and there is a chance that he'll open Evan's Rapture, and like, this is it most of the time. I'm talking about mid to late game, of course. And like overall, Heist deck is still there. I remember when it absolutely dominated the format. I don't think that it still does, but it's been very prominent still. And then Rapture is one of the best cards against Heist, because you can bring back your own spells. So this is it. This is the deck. I quite like it. It looks very simple, and it is, but honestly, it is incredibly powerful. So, moving on to sideboard. Let's put myself here a little bit. So, I decided to just diversify my counter spells, and I have 2 Spell Pierce and 2 Negate, because sometimes you just want to have that ultimate counter spell in the late game, especially. Rest in peace, hardcore 4 copies. Not sure that you really need like 4 of them, but okay. Against all of the graveyard interacting decks, of course. Crystal Barricade is an interesting card, mostly because of the ability that you have Hexproof, which is amazing against Heist decks against, and also, you know, it is a defender against any kind of aggro decks. Yes, it's fine too. Elspeth Smite against aggro mostly. It's a singleton here. Parting Gust is another piece of interaction, and I feel like it would be particularly good against Heist decks because you can blink your own creatures. And Werefog's Bodyguard. I'm sorry. Again, creature and removal in one, so to speak. So this is it. This is the deck. Let's give it a go. Let's find a ladder. We're in top 200. Last time I checked, please. Yeah, 176. My first. I don't have any one drop, but it's okay. Let's see. I have Jeskai deck. It is. Oh wow. The rest is lands? Whoa. Oh, next turn is gonna be nasty. What I didn't sure. We're gonna draw a card. Another interrupter. Or we could just do this. So we... I don't know. Let's just... Do we go to combat? Or do we, I mean, I kind of want to cast Quest Caller, but at the same time, maybe when I draw another land, because this is just so much tempo, right? Get lost. Sure. So we can. Do this again, if they allow us. Oh. Okay, it resolved. At least, you know, I drew 2 cards out of it. Top 3 cards. And third shot, whenever it casts a non-creature spell this turn, for creature control gains double strike. Let's just do this. We can sit on Bloom Creed Escort. Protection. Next turn, 3/3 Battalion. Exploring, something like that. Oh wow, okay. Then so you have 2 options. Against decks like this, you can, of course, choose to cast 3/3 Battalion on your turn in hope that he would open something like Valid Quest Caller and you would deal a lot of damage. Or you wait and just do this in response. But, I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure they do have something. We just turn wasted. Or another option, as I've said during my deck tech, so to speak, is to cast a 3/3 battalion in response to your opponent's spell, and in a hope that he would open this. So you know, he's gonna I have separate options here. Oh. Just this. It's not lethal though. Or we could take it. Hold on. It could be lethal. It's not target non-lantern. Do we have to? Because this is 6. Okay. So, this is something new, some sort of Jeskai control. Interesting. Jeskai control. Well, let's worry in all of our counter spells. Sheltered by ghosts out, for sure. We could add maybe Parting Gust. We could blink our own creatures because we don't have a lot of removal. Looks like we're gonna be on a draw. I think I would want something Gust, maybe one copy of it. Here. It's fine. Hard to draw. We just need lands. Okay. Here we have it. Here we have our lands. Oh. Damn. Orb is problematic. Is this a counter spell? That's fine for me. When it enters, it doesn't matter. Let's try and find, I guess, best color. Oh my god, so many counters. Okay. I think they should have cast this. No? Why didn't they? Can't really. I think I've had 3 counter spells. Torpor Orb. What could it be? Get lost. Another removal. Wow. Well, it won't protect it. GG. Okay. So this is it. Ah, we meet again. Nessie. Let's go. Yeah, it's a keep. I usually put Carrion of Souls to bird. I'll start with Caretaker, so next turn this. Bird. With Offspring, please. Huh, they still need a blue sword sled with this, and 3 steps ahead, why not? I might want to use this almond and it wouldn't work. Alright, I think now I want this. I really need that to resolve. Ooh. I haven't seen that, but it's okay. It's not a bird. Look into this and this, maybe. I like this and Mockingbird. It's not as impactful though, right? We're missing out on scrying if we don't do that. We could do like Valley Quest Color and that maybe, right? Okay, we need that line actually. Next turn they make has this. think I'd rather sit on Interrupter or a 3-3 battalion. Because if they tip out, and I guess this is it. This is GG immediately. So I don't really need to commit to the board. At this point, they have a handful of cards. Lightning Helix. So now they sit on a counter spell. Not relevant. Not relevant. Same thing. Rapture. I know about this dragon. Oh, oh well. Yeah, if I interrupt it, they just recast it again. I think it's still worth it now. Signet. Why? There is just no text on that. Or is it a bug? Two. Six, they will have mana for that. Uh-huh. Now interrupter cannot be countered. GG. So it's an interesting build. Like, I can see when I saw this card, I want to play it as well. Like, yeah, it totally makes sense. But the sideboard is the same. Of course, Spell Pierce, Negate, 1 for Ghost, I think. So, Sheltered by Ghost out. And 1 bad, I think. Because we're in the exact same situation. We're gonna be on the draw again. Alright. Sure. Hello. Don't problem that I have 1 blue swords, but it's a keep regardless. So if it was like 2 Awestrike Signet and 1 Mockingbird, that would be like still good. So turn 2, I could cast maybe Wing Bright Thief. Why did I say teeth? It's not teeth. Thief. Well, I have 2 of those, so let it be dragon. Oh, Spell Pierce, nice. If I chose Signet, it would already be in. Yeah, oh my god, I messed up. I should have chosen Signet anyways. It's like me and trying to be as many optimal as possible. No! Alright. Honestly, that was silly. That was just me being unconscious. I didn't want to cast 3 battalion. I wanted to cast Mockingbird, but when I swing out the hand, it was 3 battalion, and that's it. That was enough. Oh my god. Alright, we have a different opponent. Top Mythic, let's go. I think I want to mulligan. Or do we want to be greedy? Like, we need to cast next one. What was that we need to cast this? Is it Pixie deck or something? Alright, right. Orzhov. Mothlight. Gotcha. Okay. Well, my sorry compared to this just looks not very impressive, right? This deck is a very good one. Orzhov. Maybe a very, very good contestant for the upcoming qualifier, to be honest. Could be the best. I guess Mockingbird. I wouldn't be able to cast anything next turn, but maybe. Maybe next turn. Enchantment spells. Just like this, maybe. Or I kind of want to be on blocks, actually. Oh, this is nice. Let's go. Enchantment spells, this is enchantment spell, but would it achieve anything? Oh, it would. So we could. No. Let's just cast this as. Oh my god. Crazy. I think I have to. Are they going to double lock? They decided not to. Question is what to do with Overlord now. I don't think we can afford going to combat, unfortunately. So maybe with this, right? It doesn't do much. I may blink Warlord just for the value. Oh, okay. No, they're gonna blink that for sure. Is there? This is wild. Absolutely crazy. I want to try this deck. This looks awesome. Just gas. So, once during each of your turns, you may cast a permanent spell from among non-aura, non-creature permanent cards in your grid. Or okay, so they cannot bring back like the Overlords, for example, but they can bring back Widows. I'm sorry. I don't think I can beat that. I just think there is no point, honestly. I have 0 cards in hand. They have like this massive war state and continuous value, so what do I want against this deck? Huh. Pierce, maybe? Spell Pierce could be good. Probably not negate, but Spell Pierce is nice. Bodyguard and Smite, like this. I want this. Just more removal, basically. Maybe Interrupter. Let's have Parting Gust, 1 copy. Let's try this. See how it goes. Play first. Okay. Again, no 1-drops, but it is what it is. Parting Gust, maybe. This can go just. This can be wild. Man. The thing is that I don't want to cast Quest Caller because next turn it can be valid Quest Caller and Parting Gust, so now we can just next moon or let's just build. I don't know. Let's go aggro. This was not very mana optimal, so but at the same time, knowing that they play Momentum Breaker, not great. Ugh. I need to get rid of it. Is that a mistake? This land though. Okay. Sidekick. Next one doesn't do much. Probably just 3 battalion. Why not? So quest color and GG. Okay. Listen, these games are intense. This matchup is no joke. Oh, split up, huh? Should have more to negate. Fair parting gust. I feel like I need more interactions, so 3 battalion, maybe trim this. All right. Ew. It's a mill. It's a keep. And let's send back 3 battalion. Probably still quest color. So then we can do this turn 3. We need more white mana. Country. Listen, that's fair. 1 drop to another 1 drop. No. Let's see what they got. I think I need a land though. Great. I'll be fine trading with Scavenger. I'm not gonna block. Oh, this is pretty intense. Guess they have split up. Attack like this. Or like yellow. Oh my god. No, I cannot do that. Or I'm dead in return. Because this is only 9. I should have attacked only with Thief. And they drew that. Oh, what am I talking about? We got this. all right. So this was Orzhov, Eerie. Oh, I'm sorry, I was muted. Oh, what a great content creator am I. I'm sorry, I apologize for that. But yeah, honestly, it's crazy at my household currently because of this school holidays, so I'm trying to, you know, just find this time to at least film a video. So of course I'm not able to stream because the kids are there, the kids are at home, and yeah. I apologize for being distracted. So, Mortify. It's live. What's that? So next turn they're going to cast this. If they land. Let's pay whatever. Next turn, most likely I'm gonna cast 3/3 Battalion. Or do we care? Surveil. Plus 3 life. How do I not have Sweeper? Mm-hmm. Well, we're gonna cast 3 Tree Battalion. This is exactly 6, by the way. So dead on board. So we're not gonna cast 3 Tree Battalion because it was lethal. This is it. Yep. Mulligan. I think this will have to do, so let's keep it and send back escort. This may be a heist deck. Man, where is my land? Nowhere to run. Please no counter. Okay. So it is a heist deck. I'm going to run to the play it. Huh. Ugh. This then. Teeth. Toby. So that's good. I'm glad that we got pair against the heist deck. Being it, I don't know, tier 1 deck of the format. Probably have to choose 3 Tree Battalion. Oh, Shelter by Ghost. I'm not gonna cast it. But open mana. Oh my god. Mute that. I'll just counter. So. There's that. Why didn't it work? Why didn't it work? What? Have here. Sorry. Bird. What do we attack now? I actually can do this. Now they can start. Oh, it's worse. It may be worse actually. Cannot really trade. Good. Do this. just sort of baiting my opponent, I guess. I'm gonna make myself smaller here a little bit. You can see the battlefield better. Ugh, this is brutal. Double triumphant getaway. You cannot get away from that. This is wild. This Tabe in hand makes me nervous. Put on top. So they have a land. Oh no. Oh. Oh, that's brutal. Okay, that's, yeah. Cannot be that. Cripple, Gateway. Okay, so negate, Spell Pierce, Burning Gust, Barricade. Yeah, that's a lot of cards against this matchup. So what we don't need is Sheltered by Ghosts. I think I can definitely trim my singletons here. And what else? What else? Just maybe Battalion. Just trim Battalion. Let's trim like that because they counter spell. Counter spells. Okay. Or situations where they heist Nactamoon and they just find this lootmonger is just not good for us. Okay, what do I have here? The mulligan. Oh, well, that's kind of unfortunate, isn't it? We need blue source. Oh, thank you. Here we go. Oh, that's nice. All right, let's just go to combat. We're a bit down here. We cannot win the late game at all. That's mine. That's mine. Thank you. Okay. Just need to counter a sweeper and that's it. Anyway, I don't even know how to comment that game. Yeah, it kind of worked out. I think this is a correct way to sideboard against this deck. So oh, what's that? Mulligan. That's what it is. Oh, chef's kiss. Please let me live the dream like this, because we don't have time for that, unfortunately. Oh, fingers crossed. Oh, please let me do that. Fingers crossed. Ah. Yeah. Oh, let's go. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Yes, yes. I wanted to do this on camera so badly. Oh, so this is exactly what I was talking about during the deck tech. Yeah. Hello. Set. Now we're just sitting on interrupt turret. Oh, this is wild. This is just, oh my god, just absolutely insane. Oh, nice. Number 63. Not bad, not bad. Okay, I think this is it for today's video. So I want to keep it sweet and short. I'm glad that we covered, well, the most popular decks, the tier decks of the format, Orzhov, Eerie, Orzhov enchantments, and this Grixis Heist deck. Also, we played twice against the same opponent with Jeskai control, which was kind of fun. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button, like button, leave a comment, and yeah, hope to see you in the next one. Have a great one. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.